Hey guys, name's Finn, playing some Thief Gold. Little shout out here. Cerebral Stasis is doing a let's play of this game at the same time as me on his, I don't know how to pronounce this, Cyberarg Plays channel. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it, but I'll link it. And he's playing it at the same time as me in a sort of parallel playthrough, also using 1.19 patch, but without any visual upgrades, classic style, and with a more sort of informational, you know, slightly more serious sort of commentary style. So if you're into that sort of thing, go check him out. I'll link it and stuff. It's all pretty cool. Now, last time I left off in some kind of a dark hallway, and for some reason I need to be going very slowly and methodically searching all the rooms and stuff. And you know, that sort of thing is always very exciting because these guard voices already have kind of an echo on them. You can tell that I'm like good and awares by the fact that I keep putting the wrong syllable in front of the wrong word. I wonder if there's a medical condition for that. It would be fun to see what sort of medical condition one has, and it could be made a game out of, because as I said, they're pretty funny. I think this might be the throne room in here, actually, and if that's the case, yeah, I don't want to come here just yet. There are other things to do, such as getting money and getting paid. Both very different things, because getting money involves getting money, whereas getting paid involves getting given money, which obviously is very different when it comes to enforcing the law. Surrounded. One guy going that way there, one guy going that way there. Two guys!
I heard that! Drop that weapon!
Okay, well, I'll try going in this door, because this room is suitably gaudy looking. I think it might be the bloom doing that, but this looks like it did when I used to use modulate shift, and that's not too much of a thing there, but that's me own fault. Oh yeah, these bowls are not valuable, although sometimes they might be in Thief 2. Look at those brightly colored textures. It's pretty amazing. I guess I get to gaze out on the streets through little slitted windows and watch people walking down there and talking about bear pits. Bears do not have pits. Peaches have pits. Do you see bears being round and like yellowish orange? No, you don't. Of course, this engine, it's funny because it's the same executable for both engines. They must have had some code that tells it specifically to make the doors work in slightly different ways and make the jump work like a bunny hop, and all the little differences that there are depending on what resource you load. It's pretty interesting. I guess that's why the executable is like 4 megs instead of, you know, 300.5K or whatever the hell it was. That's a slight under-exaggeration, I suppose. Oh well. I feel like full loot is probably within my grasp, because you see, the goal is 700, and in Thief 1 it doesn't go ding dong when you get objectives, which is something I think they should allow you to do. I mean, heck, they allow you to make it, you know, all these upgrades and stuff. Why not allow you to make it sort of similar to Thief 2? I don't know. I don't know. Did I say that I don't know if there's any slashable banners besides that one in this mission? Because if I didn't, well, then consider that sort of thing stated.
See anything now?
I just can't help cutting around because it helps the humor. I just I don't know what to say for myself in that regard, but other than ho 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 and stuff. Oh, this must be the room I'm thinking of.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
Oh, for show! You no idea how many years I've been waiting to say that. It's pretty pathetic. Lord Bafford, a recent delivery of antiquities from Bonn contains several items which we felt might be of interest to you. Descriptions follow, but you are welcome to drop by our shop to examine them, or our other goods in person. An ornamental scepter, 3 feet in length. The body of the stave is weirwood, carved in the star and dot pattern. 6 inches of the ferrule and 5 inches of the grip are bound with burnished copper overlaid by an ink and glaze cracudare varnish. The crowning feature of this magnificent piece, however, is the 6-inch teardrop cut cloudstone, one of the finest of its type we have seen. A treasure box of 2 feet by 3 feet, of silver birchwood. The lid is of inlaid pearline, perline, and onyx in a maze pattern carved into the wood. The feet are lion paws, each clutching a crystal globe. The inside of the box contains 2 principal compartments, one with glass shelves and one without. Beneath the compartments is a lockable 2-inch false bottom for your most valuable treasures, Grimworth and DePerrin, fine antiquities and precious relics. With DePerrin and possibly Grimworth, but possibly not, have seemed to have had some problems with their old location being not a good location, as we'll see way later, and almost not relevant.
Milordy Bafford, speaks he sell to Ginny, did you bid? Direct bound, the Hammerheart's happy afoot, a skulk a ferreting about, grabbing many a one to vanish in the cold stone down below their 40 chain cells. Took's they your dealer Tarkey, in their clutches nights past, and 2 patrons as well, named of Lysal and Ryan, scupped up as they left, and these not the first, cries Ginny. Little wonder then if Dreckbound grows sparse come these days. Of course the lack of blame to one hand, but I gave Ginny a firm understandsy, blood and doom in the whole book, so he'll be learning him and all he can about how to turn the hammers off him, never you fear. About your Victoria, nothing yet. Walks she an inch above the ground, for all the dirt of her footprints have I found. Dominic.
Victoria, eh? Interesting. She's not permitted to be mentioned. What is this fricking nonsense? I believe the loot... You know, let me just die real quick so I can see the loot goal in this mission here. I think that's perfectly ordinary behavior that isn't cheating at all. Wow. Oh, come on, I said boom! You can't resist me saying that, can you now? I knew you couldn't. No, indeed. What have we? 1429. Hey, I'm almost there. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, I don't know. I mean, some of it might be in an obscure location. That's definitely a possibility. And,
Hey, I think I saw something.
what? You didn't see nothing, man. And you could tell I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm a thief. Not a liar. Do I look like a guy what likes to feast on somebody's hands? Didn't think so. Oh, wait. This is actually where I do want to go, as... Yes, there is some loot. Or maybe just carrots. I thought there was loot up here for some reason. Oh. Okay, so there is some, and it's just kind of there. Let's see now. 1379, well, not as much as might be hoped, but... Hope. Hope is a funny thing. You can name a town after it. And a baby who gets born on a mountain pass. Well, one guy passes out. Man, the little frog glow has a bloom on it. I think that's silly.
Was something mess with me?
That's my analysis and prognosis on the matter. Right. Now I think the reason I haven't been finding those stairs is because I've been looking too hard, and also somebody told me where they were. It's opposite some... God, I can't even remember now where it was because I'm playing and I have to go look at the comment, but I think it would be quicker to just sort of bear it in mind and find it. Stuff. Man, guess that guy turns around. That's madness. Wonder if this is at all suspicious. Well, no. Because, hey, they actually do have rubble and debris here. It just doesn't fall as smoothly as in Thief 2. Apparently. Anyway. What? This isn't what I thought it was. Maybe if I go all the way up and around and then down again, it might be like an unnecessarily lengthy way to do stuff. You know. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Jump! Good thing that was an amazing swim that y'all didn't see. I am refreshed. So, this is where you can go if you want to go there. It's a banner, and that's what I normally used to do all the time, but I guess I'm not doing that at the moment because instead I have important things to do, such as get caught again. Oh boy, leaving guys alive sure is hard. Scott Pilgrim ahoy. I don't know. Hey. No. Of course not. This is another thing entirely. Now I'm really gonna have to... Wait a minute. What if it's through this door? I don't really think this door looks like... What the heck's all these doors for? Maybe it's over that way. It's plausible. No, that's just that. Well, alrighty, maybe it is over this way. God damn it. Man, why is that light red? This whole bloom business might be a little ahead of its time. But maybe that's, you know, the wrong phrase to be using. Now I'm back where I started. What the heck's this then?
Oh well. Must have nothing.
If I went in here, then what the heck was that other... I don't know, I probably went in all of them. I guess I have to go over that way, huh? Yeah, that's probably where I have to go, because before I went through that door, so yeah. Well, if you guys want to see me creep crouch crawling across the floor like a pro, a boss, and Gangnam Style, all sort of pithy memes in one. That's what they should be called, pithy memes. I think that's... Wait a minute. This is a hallway I don't recall being in. Could there be 2 frickin' doors going across the hallway there? I think there very much could. This could be the promise of the century. Let's see here. Let us choose one. Oh, that's the bathroom. Okay. Wait a minute. This has got to be it. There's stairs downward. This is it. I'm sure of it. They go down. There's only one reason for stairs to go down here, and that's for it to be it. No wonder I keep missing it. I keep taking shortcuts. That is always the thing that messes you up, isn't it? You think you can be smart and take a shortcut down somewhere, and don't worry, there's no guys down here, so yeah, I can run. I can run and not be stealthy and thorough or something. I don't know. So yeah, you take shortcuts like a billion times and just assume, and that's what you can do. Haha, yes. 3 copies of key, I totally need it. Wait a minute, I think that might be all the loot, maybe. It was 14 something, anyway. This book is basically just a bunch of numbers with profit and loss or something. I don't know who Dreckbound is. It's like a place or a guy. Both seem reasonable, but it's just kind of that, and it's just like, what the hell is going on with Dreckbound? Even if Ginny's grafting, he damn well ought to be more subtle than this. If it's not turned around in another week, toss it up to Ramirez as breach. Oh, Bafford, I love it when you put B's in your things. You definitely go, masculine girl guy. What am I saying? However, there are back to being guys up here, so kill me if you please, so I can cheat again. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. Oh man, I've got all the loot. Sweet, so really I only have one thing left to do, I suppose, and that's to grab this scepter and also return to the streets, which I guess you could argue is 2 things, but really, let's not split hairs or piss off here. This cupboard thingy reminds me that in that dark mod video I did earlier, I think I missed a cupboard. It's pretty great. Also, I think I missed some loot in it that I was going to do, but then straight up forgot. It's pretty amazing. Now, I want to get into the throne room the crazy way, even though I could go in the non-crazy way, because the crazy way is kind of cool, and it's the way I always used to do it. Lord knows how I managed to find it. It must have been somebody told me, because I was not like a smart gamer back then. Like, what are you, crazy? Anyway, yeah, it's up on this other side. Here we are. It is the suspiciously purple banner. Maybe it just looked suspicious and I tried slashing it. I don't know. Seems reasonable. I think in the original Thief, they somehow didn't have a ceiling here. Like, they forgot to put it there or something. At least in the blooper level, they kind of say that. Yes, there is a blooper level. And I think to get to it, you actually have to edit the text file and stuff. Anyways, this is how you get into the throne room the cool way, I suppose, and don't really get any rope arrows, so it's sort of odd. You have to go jumping down over there, and then you're really no better off than if you just came through the doors, so it's kind of an odd thing.
Who are you?
But it doesn't matter.
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?
Well, I don't know how pretentious you can get, but not this much, apparently. Also, I feel like I should probably take this guy out, because, let's be honest here, he has way too many keys for his own good. Just so he doesn't bang on this little gong here, which I amusingly used to always accidentally call a bong, not because I actually knew what a bong was, but because I thought that it sounded like a bong sort of sound, kabong, and it caused much embarrassment and probably a lot of adults to look at me funny like, what are you teaching our kids? But, what you gonna do? What's this silver key for? I can't really remember. Oh well, I have to get down, and this time I'm not gonna try to run like I sometimes do. I don't really remember a particular mission that I did that, but I do remember doing that at some point, probably while Let's Playing. So, yeah, you know, who knows.
No.
So, well, yeah, the bloom maybe wasn't such a hot idea after all, but, you know, sometimes ideas can change the world. Man, that one video called The Convention was pretty hilarious and well done, but also pretty depressing. It's kind of funny to an overly emotionally sensitive guy like myself. Did I say funny? I meant distressing. Okay. Here's my possible way downwards. Amazing. Mazes aren't very amazing. You can tell because it's a bad pun when you say that, and that's sort of the way you know if something is, you know, gooderish. I don't know. This is clearly the incorrect place, however. Man, I haven't heard these particular guard voices for Thief 1 in quite a long time because, you know... Oh, yes. Because, you know, I'm used to Thief 2. So, I haven't heard some stuff that might otherwise be heard. These look a lot like Doomish kind of things, actually, come to look at them. It's kind of interesting. By interesting, you mean standard issue. And here we go. Finishing the mission with all loot and all finishment. And no objective sound, even though they're all there. Bam! 4 to 4 pockets picked. Oh yeah, and they fixed that thing where it would always be one more, although that's a Thief 2 issue, I think, so it wouldn't be here anyways. But yeah, there's always one more pickpocket unless fan mission authors do something that I don't remember what it is. That's fixed, you know, just so you guys know. I don't know how much time this is, but it is the end of this mission, so I figure it's not too bad a time to stop. So, see you guys later, and, well, you know, bye for now.